Well, good Wednesday evening, fellow pipe friends. This is a second take on this video. My phone rang, uh, and being as late as it was my brother, and I figured, well, I better better answer it. And a lot of times I'll call him back, but something told me. And a member of our church, his daughter was in a terrible, terrible car accident. And he run up on it. I didn't make it to church tonight, but he ran up on it on the way to church, and it was about 3-4 miles from where we live here, like you're on the same highway that goes to our restaurant. And she turned over, and they had to airlift her helicopter-wise took her to Shreveport to a trauma center over there, which is 90 miles away. But the sad part about it is her father, who is about 69, through just grace of God, has gotten through pancreas cancer, and usually that is not a good deal. And about 6 months is, it's just not a good thing. And he a lot of prayers went up for him, and it proves that prayer does work. And he's had it now about 14 months, and the last test showed no sign of cancer. And that is usually one of the most fatal. But he's doing well. But I'm afraid this may set him back. So, especially if the girl, I say girl, she's 54 years old, but if she doesn't pull through. So y'all keep that situation in your prayers. And she was veering from side to side. She ran into the back of a car and didn't stop. Somebody had her on video, which they posted on the news, and she was all over the road running off. And the lady didn't drink that I know of. That's not saying that she wasn't. Sometimes people, you think you know them and you don't. And don't know if she had a medical problem, drug interaction, or in fact was drinking, but she was all over the highway. But like I say, y'all do keep that situation in your prayer, because Mr. Jimmy they're good people, and I'm afraid this may set him back. But anyhow, I am smoking my Savinelli 320 that my wife got me for Christmas. I hadn't fired this bowl up, but I am smoking some wonderful blend called Trout. This one, very, very strong possibility it'll be in my top 10 this year. It'll take one awfully well. It'll take 9 more, or 10 more awfully good ones to knock this one out of the top 10, and that's not likely to happen. So let's get her fired up. It looked like it's some controversy on some reviews. One deal said it was a 4 noggins and gave a different blender's name. This one, which is Pipe Review, I think, says it's pipes and cigars, and I always thought it was a pipe and cigar blended by Eric Nichols, but but it is an aromatic, and it's made up of golden Cavendish slices and sweetened black Cavendish. It's kind of a ribbon jack cut, and originated from the United States, and it is excellent. I mean, from the time you open the bag, that first whiff of it, there's a good possibility you're fixing to have a good smoke. Now, there again, like Pappy and I were talking yesterday, there's so many that you open the bag and it smells just wonderful, and it doesn't taste. It's like he was talking about that new market that I sent him with the deer tongue. Just didn't taste like. I didn't like it. Of course, I don't like the deer tongue. I thought it was too. He said it wasn't strong enough deer tongue, but you'd have to be a good deer. You'd have to love deer tongue, and I like vanilla, but that was too strong. But Pappy didn't like it either for a different reason, but he said it was one of those that just didn't taste like it as good as it smelled in the bag. But this one does. This one does, and it's some mild to medium type flavoring, and taste is I would say medium, and the room note is absolutely great on it. I've had compliments from everybody that I've smoked it in front of, which hadn't been many. My wife, my mom, and my dad, and they all said, it smells pretty good. So it looks like it garnered a 3.5 on this website. I'm gonna give it a solid 5. If you hadn't tried, and I've been wanting to try this for a long time, and Corey Straight Grain sent it when he sent my when he sent the sticks to me, the cigars, and it's and this one, it doesn't have all the crud, the crap, the goop, that but now you get that sizzle out of it, guy. So if you like the sizzle, you'll like that, because it'll sizzle from time to time. But it's not so it is cased, but it's not so cased that it's it's hard to keep lit. It stays lit very well. No tongue bite, none whatsoever to me, and it burns very cool in the bowl. If y'all notice, I get to talking and the blends will go out as many times as I relight, and this one has not had that issue. It's very relaxing. I've seen people say it had maple, hints of maple, maybe, but I'll tell you what I get out of it, and that's butterscotch, and I love butterscotch, and I love it. Now, it says trout stream. I don't trout fish. There's not any trout in this part of the country, but there's plenty of bass, and I can see myself sitting out on the deck of that boat, casting and throwing me a rattle trap or crankbait. Of course, I'm fixing to throw some lizards over into some beds, because them bass is fixing to be bedded up. Unfortunately, I'll be gone this weekend, but I'll be throwing me a lizard running across there, because that lizard is their enemy, and the male will be guarding the bed. But I put some on a saucer. This is one of those blends that's just a very pretty, good looking tobacco. I mean, it's just one of those that it looks good enough you almost want to eat it. And look at that. I don't know how this camera's doing it justice or not, but it's beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, it's if you hadn't tried it, like I say, I have wanted to try it for a long time, and thanks to Corey, he sent me some, and along with some early morning pancake, and that's a good one too. But I have smoked several bowls today, and hadn't had but a couple or 3 cigarettes, so I'm going ahead and I'm smoking about a stick a day on my on the cigars, and that's helping me. And of course with the pipe, so I upped it. I probably had 5 or 6 bowls today. I smoked some blend I run across. I didn't have very much of it, enough to decant, so I think Big Smoking Wolf gave this to me some months ago, or either Calendar, I can't remember, but when we were down in Baton Rouge, was McClellan 3 Cherry Blend, and I forgot I had that, and I don't have it on my shelf. I've got it in my pipe tobacco drawer. And this one's made up of Duke Cherry, Maraschino, and Sweet Kansas. It's a good one. I usually keep the 6 Kings on hand, which is a light cherry, light vanilla. And of course now I keep the Cherry Smash from Boswell's. I like it. And I forgot I had this, but this is worthy. It's one it's a good one. It's worth trying. But I've smoked a couple of bowls. I smoked a bowl of that and a couple of bowls of early morning pancake. A couple of bowls or so of Piper's Pleasure from Basil's. And smoked a stick that Corey sent, a Cohiba. Boy, I like that Cohiba. That's definitely one that's going to be in my rotation as far as cigars. Yep, definitely going to be a. This little 320 is a good little smoker. It's I've told y'all this before. I fought getting it for a long time because I thought they were ugly. Now I'm in love with them, and I want two more. If God willing, I'd like to have two more. There's a black one, rusticated, and that's the one that my wife was originally going to get for me, and it was sold out, and she picked this one, and I'm actually glad she did. I love this one. It's got some beautiful grain in it, and the lighting's not good in here, so. But the guy said, no, we're out. We'll have to pick another one, and he said right now that it's the 320 is Savinelli's #1 selling pipe, #1 selling shape. Best seller that Savinelli's got. And they're out of them a good bit. But I want the little black one, and then I want, sort of a burgundy brown looking cordovan type color. Little more cordovan colored than that, but it's rusticated. If I can get that one, the two rusticated and this one, I'll have my 320 collection done. It may take me a birthday and a Christmas to get to it, and I may wind up with something else at birthday time, but I would like to have the two of them. I may see if I can get Friday Ellis to order me one at Governor's. I'm fixing to have to get some more McClellan Frogmorton Cellar and Frogmorton on the Bayou. Needed to order it, should have ordered it today, but I'm waiting. I don't want to order it. I'm trying to hold off because I'd like to support him when he opens, and I don't want to be stocked up on everything. And McClellan is one blend. He's already signed up with McClellan to order direct, and McBarian and Lane and somebody else. But I'm going to tell y'all, this particular can of Frogmorton on the Bayou, like I say, I'm not a huge English type smoker with Latakia. I don't do it real often. So this particular can was about 17, 18 months old, 15 to 18. And of course, I've kept a disc in it from time to time to keep it hydrated. But let me tell you, it truly got better with age. Now, the Latakia you didn't give up any of the Latakia flavoring, but it got smoother. It was just a more smooth. The strength is still there, but it just smoothed itself out. So that's one that I can tell you for a fact ages wonderful. But like I say, we're going to New Orleans this weekend. They're having the little tea/shower, and going to try to, while they're at the shower, I'm going to go sit for a couple of hours and enjoy a stick or a couple of pipe bowls or something at Don Juan's, and pick up a couple of blends there. I may go to Tinderbox, I don't know, but I'll probably wind up at Don Juan's. My son's going to meet me at one or the other. He's coming in from Baton Rouge. He had to work, but he'll get there about 30 minutes after I do, probably. But they went on their food tasting deal today. The caterers that are doing their wedding, they're going to get married at City Park. There on, I think it's Esplanade. He lived right across the street for 2 or 3 years at He got this Esplanade. But anyway, some high-rise apartments there, and a beautiful park, and that's where they're going to get married. But they did their food tasting today, and liked everything. They're going to do filet for the main course, and they got the hors d'oeuvres, and they even gave them a sample of what the wedding cake will taste like. And so both myself and Guy have children. Guy Witherspoon and myself have children getting married in May. So we're blessed. We think that a lot of this little girl. She's our son's age, 28, and she's a good person. She's a librarian at Tulane and is trying to get transferred to University of Louisiana Lafayette in the library department, and because that's where he'll be. He's working for Maxwell's Market, left Whole Foods. He worked for Maxwell's one time before. They're an upscale local market. They've got all the high priced meats and cheeses and wines and all the premium and import beers and seasonings, and they do soups and seafood and different cuts of steak, and it's just one of these high scale upscale markets. And then they've got a deli, nice deli in it, and he was deli manager before he went to work for Whole Foods, and they thought a lot of him, asked him to come back, and he's going to be the overall store manager at the one in Lafayette. This is their 5th location, and they've offered him up to a 20% buy-in in it, and partnership over the course of 10 years. So it could be a good deal, lucrative deal for him. So we're excited about that. But we'll be driving down this weekend, coming back. And my mom and my sister are giving him a shower up here. He'll come up in April for that, and the next time we see him, he'll be an old married man. So, but anyhow, I'm fixing to wrap it up. I was going to get me, I decided for supper I wanted a salami and provolone cheese sandwich, just slathered in mayo. I love good salami, but I don't think I'm going to do no. It's 10:30, maybe a little late to have any salami, but who knows, I may do it yet. Y'all take care, have a good one, and we'll catch up with y'all tomorrow. God bless you.